You have been looking for confidence in all the wrong places. You have searched for it in the approval of others, in your accomplishments, in the mirror, in the words people speak about you. And yet, no matter how much you gather from the outside world, that quiet certainty you long for remains elusive. Let me tell you something that will change everything. Confidence is not built, it is revealed. It has always been within you, waiting beneath the layers of false belief and conditioned fear. The subconscious mind, that infinite intelligence within you, has been shaped by every thought, every feeling, every image you have impressed upon it. And if you have felt uncertain, hesitant, or small, it is because you have been speaking the language of doubt to the most obedient servant you possess. The great law is this: your subconscious mind accepts as true whatever you feel to be true. It does not argue. It does not judge. It simply mirrors back to you the nature of your inner convictions. If you have lived in the shadow of inadequacy, understand now that this has been a learned response, not the truth of who you are. Today, we turn inward. We learn to build not confidence itself, but the mental atmosphere in which confidence naturally arises, certain and calm. You were not born doubting yourself. As a child, you reached for things without hesitation. You spoke without rehearsing. You believed in the goodness of life because you had not yet learned to question your own worthiness. But then the world began to teach you a harsh word, a disappointed face, a failure that felt like evidence of something broken inside you. And slowly, without realizing it, you began to accept a new belief that you were not enough. This belief took root in your subconscious mind, and from that day forward, it colored everything. When you walked into a room, you felt small. When you spoke, you second-guessed your words. When opportunity appeared, you hesitated, waiting for permission from a world that would never grant it freely. Do you see what happened? You did not lose your confidence. You buried it beneath a false conviction. The subconscious mind is neutral. It is like the soil. It will grow whatever seed you plant. If you plant fear, you will harvest timidity. If you plant unworthiness, you will experience rejection. Not because the world has decided this for you, but because your inner mind has accepted it as law. Most people live their entire lives never questioning the beliefs they inherited. They believe they lack confidence because of what happened to them, because of a critical parent, a failed endeavor, a moment of public humiliation. And so they spend their years trying to compensate, trying to prove, trying to earn what was always theirs by divine right. But compensation is not confidence. Proving yourself to others is exhausting, and it never satisfies. You may succeed 100 times, and still the voice of doubt whispers, "Was that enough? Will they still respect me tomorrow?" This is the trap. You are seeking validation from a world that reflects only what you already believe about yourself. Let me say it plainly. The opinions of others have no power except the power you give them. When you believe in your own worth, you do not need the agreement of the crowd. When you are rooted in the certainty of your divine nature, criticism cannot shake you. But when you believe you are small, even praise feels hollow. You dismiss it. You think, they don't really know me. If they did, they would see the truth. And this is where understanding becomes demonstration. The moment you stop seeking confidence outside yourself and begin to cultivate it within, everything changes. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstances. You are no longer a leaf blown by the winds of opinion. You become anchored in something far greater, the infinite intelligence that breathes life into your being. Think of a moment when you believed and it worked. Perhaps it was a small thing, a conversation you felt prepared for, a task you knew you could complete. In that moment, there was no doubt. You simply moved forward, and the subconscious mind delivered exactly what you expected. That same power is available to you now, not someday when you have done enough or become enough. Now, in this present moment, the question is not whether you are capable. The question is, what have you been telling your subconscious mind? Here's the truth that sets you free. You are an expression of infinite intelligence. The same power that created the stars and governs the turning of the planets resides within you. You are not separate from this power. You are its living embodiment. When you truly accept this, not as philosophy, but as felt reality, confidence becomes effortless. It is not something you must manufacture or defend. It simply is. The subconscious mind responds to belief. And belief is not intellectual agreement. Belief is feeling. It is the quiet knowing that resides beneath thought. When you feel certain, your subconscious mind organizes your life to match that certainty. You walk differently. You speak differently. Opportunities appear because you are no longer vibrating with the frequency of doubt. This is not magic. It is law, the law of mind, the law of belief. And it operates whether you are conscious of it or not. Now, we learn to work with this law deliberately. Let us begin with the foundation, affirmation. An affirmation is not wishful thinking. It is the deliberate imprinting of truth upon your subconscious mind. Each morning, before the world rushes in, sit quietly. Place your hand over your heart and speak these words with conviction. I am confident, poised, and serene. The infinite intelligence within me knows exactly what to do, and I trust it completely. Do not merely recite these words. Feel them. Let them sink into you like water into soil. Your subconscious mind accepts the feeling behind the words, not the words themselves. If you feel resistance, if the words seem false, do not force them. Simply acknowledge the resistance and continue. The subconscious is being re-educated. It has been trained in doubt for years. It will take time, but repetition with feeling will replace the old pattern with the new. Now, let us add visualization. Before you rise from your quiet place, imagine yourself moving through your day with ease. See yourself speaking clearly in that difficult conversation. See yourself walking into that room with your head high and your heart calm. See yourself responding to challenges with wisdom rather than fear. Do not visualize from a place of lack. Do not imagine yourself trying to be confident. Imagine from the result. Feel what it is like to already possess that certainty. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you repeatedly imagine yourself as confident, calm, and capable, you are instructing your deeper mind to make this your reality. Can you feel that quiet power stirring within you now? I want you to understand something crucial. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It is the presence of faith. Faith that you are guided, faith that you are equipped, faith that even if you stumble, you will rise again because you are connected to an inexhaustible source. Many people believe they must wait until they feel confident before they act. This is backwards. You act in faith and confidence follows. The subconscious mind learns through experience. When you take the step, even with trembling hands, and you survive, and you succeed, the subconscious records this. It begins to understand, I am safe, I am capable, but you must give it evidence. You cannot think your way into confidence. You must live your way into it. Now, let us address the matter of forgiveness. If you carry resentment toward those who hurt you, criticized you, or made you feel small, you are binding yourself to the past. Forgiveness does not mean condoning their actions. It means releasing the emotional charge so that you are free. Sit quietly and bring to mind the person or the memory that still stings. Then say with genuine intention, I fully and freely forgive you. I release you to your highest good, and I release myself to mine. Do this daily if you must. Forgiveness is a practice, not a single event. As you release others, you release yourself. And in that freedom, confidence blooms naturally. Gratitude, too, is essential. Each evening, before you sleep, reflect on 3 things that went well. Perhaps you spoke up when you normally would have stayed silent. Perhaps you smiled at a stranger. Perhaps you simply got through the day without collapsing under the weight of fear. Acknowledge these moments. Give thanks for them. The subconscious mind responds to gratitude by producing more experiences worthy of gratitude. You are training your mind to look for evidence of your strength rather than evidence of your weakness. Let me give you a practical example. Suppose you must give a talk before a group of people, and the very thought fills you with dread. Here is what you do in the days before the event. Sit quietly each evening Close your eyes. Imagine yourself standing before the group, feeling calm and clear. See their faces attentive, receptive. Hear your own voice, steady, confident. Feel the satisfaction of delivering your message well. Do this again and again until the image feels natural. Then, on the day of the event, as you prepare, affirm silently, "Infinite intelligence speaks through me. I have something valuable to offer, and I offer it with peace and poise." When you stand before the group, you are not standing alone. You are standing with the accumulated power of every affirmation, every visualization, every moment of faith. Your subconscious mind has been prepared. It will guide your words. It will steady your breath. And afterward, whether the talk went perfectly or imperfectly, you give thanks. You acknowledge your courage. You are building a new pattern, one of trust, rather than fear. You are beginning to sense that quiet power within you. This is how confidence is cultivated, not through arrogance or bravado, but through humble alignment with the divine intelligence that moves through all things. Understand this clearly. When you are truly confident, you have no need to diminish others. You have no need to boast. You simply are. You move through life with a calm assurance that does not demand attention or approval. You know who you are, and that knowledge is enough. This is the confidence of one who has touched the infinite. It is unshakable because it does not rest on external conditions. It rests on the unchanging truth of your divine nature. And so, my friend, we come to the end of this teaching, but to the beginning of your demonstration. You now understand that confidence is not earned through struggle. It is revealed through faith. Faith in the power within you. Faith in the goodness of life. Faith in your inherent worth as an expression of infinite intelligence. Each day you will practice. You will affirm. You will visualize. You will forgive. You will give thanks. And slowly, imperceptibly, the old patterns of doubt will dissolve, and in their place, a quiet certainty will arise. You will walk into rooms and feel at home. You will speak and trust your words. You will face challenges and know deep within that you are equipped. This is not pride. It is humility, the recognition that you are not the source of your power, but a channel through which divine intelligence flows. Go now in peace. Trust the process. Trust the law. Trust yourself. The subconscious mind is responding even now to the faith you are cultivating, and sooner than you think, you will look back and realize the confidence you sought was never absent. It was simply waiting for you to remember who you truly are. Certain and calm. That is your nature. That is your birthright. And so it is.